G'day and welcome to the Tech Math channel. What we're going to be having a look at in this video is a way of multiplying any types of polynomials together, but especially really big ones and more difficult sorts of ones. So this is the fourth video I've made where we're looking at multiplying these types of algebraic expressions. So I'll put some links up to the earlier ones. They're probably really worth seeing if you haven't seen them yet. But so we're going to be multiplying some really big polynomials in this one. So I'll give you an example here. And to get fairly rapid answers without doing huge amounts of writing and equals and equals and equals and equals. So the two polynomials I'm going to get you multiplying together are as follows. 2x cubed and x squared plus 3x plus 4. And we're going to multiply this by 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 3. Okay? And you're going to see I've set this up like a fairly standard mathematical calculation, but there is a fair degree of difference between this and a standard multiplication. Now, to help us to visualise what we're about to do, I'm going to put a bunch of dots up here just to represent each one of these. So this, okay, so that we got four part polynomial expression here. So there's 4 dots here to represent that, and we've got a 4-parter here. So there's 4 dots to represent that. Okay, so to get this first part of our answer, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply these guys together here. Okay, this will give us this part of our answer here. So 4 threes are 12. Okay, positive 12. Okay, the next part of our answer, to get this, we're going to multiply this one and this one and this one and this one. Okay, so 3 times 3x and 4 times 2x. We're going to add these together. So 3 times 3x, which is 9x, and 4 times 2x, which is 8x. We add these together. 9x plus 8x is 17x. Okay, to get the next part of our answer, and you're going to see this pattern. Hopefully you see this pattern. It's a pretty easy one to pick up. We're going to multiply this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one and this one. And we're going to add our answers together. This is going to give us the x squared part of our answer. Okay, so 3 times x is 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3x times 2x is 6x squared, and 4 times 2x squared is 8x squared. So we're going to add these together. So we've got 3 plus 6 plus 8. So 3 plus 6 plus 8 is 17x squared. Okay, that's a positive, that one earlier too. I should be putting the positive there as we're going along. Apologise for that. So the next part of our answer is going to be the x cubed part of our answer. Okay, so we're going to be multiplying this one now by this one. We're going to be multiplying this one by this one, this one by this one, and this one by this one. Okay, you can see this pattern here. Okay, so this will give us our x cubed part of our answer. Okay, so I'll even put that x cubed there now. So 3 times 2x cubed is 6x cubed. 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. 2x by 2x squared times 3x is 6x cubed. And 4x cubed by 4 is 16x cubed. So there's our x cubed. So we have 6 plus 2, which is 8, plus 6, which is 14, plus 16, which is 30. Okay, so that's 30 x cubed. Okay, we'll go to the next part of our answer. All right, now this bit we're moving now across, so we're going to be now multiplying this one and this one, this one and this one, and this one and this one. So let's see how we go here. So first off, what we have is, this is going to be, by the way, that's a positive, our last one. This is going to be our x to the power of 4 answer. Okay, so 2x times 2x cubed is 4x to the power of 4. These two multiplied by together are going to be 2x to the power of 4, and these guys multiplied together are going to be 12x to the power of 4. So 4 plus 2, which is 6, plus 12 is 18. Okay. Doing pretty well, eh? We're almost done. The next two we're going to be getting, and that's a positive, I'll put that in there. It's a positive. The next two we're going to do are these two. Okay, so this is going to give us our x to the power of 5 answer. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4, so 4 plus 4 is 8. And the next one we're going to get, finally, is our last part of our answer, is we're going to be multiplying these two guys together. This is going to give us our x to the power of 6 answer. That's a positive, so x to the power of 6, okay? 2 times 4 is 8. There's our answer. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, that's one huge polynomial expression being solved, and that is the correct. But let's check to see this is correct, okay? So to do this, we're going to substitute in 1 into our x, okay, here. So what we're going to do is 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. So 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. We have to multiply these together. We get 110. Okay, and then we start adding these guys up together. Okay, this is the coefficients here. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 18 is 34, plus 30 is 64, plus 17, I apologise, is 81, plus another 17 is 98, plus 12 is 110. So our answer is correct. Okay, wow, that's a pretty big answer there. So hopefully you got the idea of this. So we're just to recap on that one, we're going to get these, the way you do this is you first multiply these two expressions to get this part of the answer, these two to get this part, these three now to get this one, these guys here to get this one, these guys here to get this one, these guys here to get this, and then this to get this. Okay, so it's a fairly standard sort of thing. Okay, it's a great little method though, because this otherwise would take you a long time to work out. So what about we try one more, one that's slightly different. Okay, I'm going to keep those up there, that particular dot diagram though, because I think it's quite handy just to express what's going on here. So what about I do a bit of a different one? Say I was to do 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this by 5x cubed plus 4x. And I'm just going to multiply these guys together. Okay. Now, what you might realise straight away is we have a bit of an issue here. We have a few gaps. We don't have any x squared value here. We don't have a units value here. So there's a bit of a trick for doing these. So we're going to get this 4x. We're going to move it. Okay, so keep that 4x in mind. I'm going to move it over here so it lines up. So it lines up with our x here. So 4x lines up here. And for these other ones, we have no x squared value, so I'm just going to put a 0 there. We have no units value, I'm just going to put a 0 there. Okay, and we can start now doing what we were doing before. Okay, so we multiply these guys to get our units, multiply these guys together, we actually get no result because nothing times 4 is nothing. Okay, so we do the next part, we're going to end up with our x answers, which is going to be x. I might actually get rid of the 0. I don't think we need to leave it there. So we're going to end up to get our x value. We're going to go 3x times nothing, which is nothing, and 4x times 4, which is 16x. So our answer there is 16x. To get our next part, which is our x squared part, we're going to multiply these three guys. Okay, so The 0 times 2x squared is nothing, and 0 times 4 is nothing, so our only part that actually matters is 3x times 4x, which is 12x squared. Okay, and that's a positive. To now get this next part, we're going to multiply these ones like this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is nothing times 4x is nothing. 4x times 2x squared is 8 to the x to the power of 3. This one's going to give us nothing, and this one's going to give us 20x to the power of 3. So 20 plus 8 is 28x to the power of 3. It's positive. Let's now go to the next one, which is where we're going to be multiplying this and this, this and this, this and this. So let's do that. 4 by 4, because this is going to be our x4. We don't even need to. We can just keep it. You know, not even worry about saying x4. We can just go 4 by 4 is 16. 2 is nothing, and 3 is 15. So 16 plus 15 is 31. Positive. Then we can go to this next one, which is going to be our x5 value. 4, we're going to be multiplying these guys. So 4 times nothing is nothing. 2 times 5 is 10. And then we're going to finally get our last answer multiplying these guys, which has our x to the 6 value. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, and that's our answer. Hey, it's a pretty big answer. Let's check our pretty big answer. So, we can go, we'll put that value of 1 into this, so we're going to end up with 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 4 is 13. 5 plus 4 is 9. We multiply these together. 13 times 9 is 117. So 20 plus 10 is 30. Plus 31 is 61. Plus 28 is 89. Plus 12 is 101. Plus 16 is 117. So our answer is correct. Okay, so hopefully you like these. The next videos we're going to be having a look at is we're going to be having a look at how to divide polynomials, okay? So this video will be up fairly soon, or maybe when you're watching it, it's up already, okay? So I hope to see you next time. See you then. Bye.